recording the Android box video. Welcome back to another Reality Check video review. This is an unboxing of Android boxes. That's right, Mini MX3 media player, and it's a KODI. It's a KODI media center. It's got the wireless capability and the 4K support, so you know it's got everything it needs. When I look at the back of it, it says that it supports the Miracast, AirPlay, DLNA, all the things that you want it to do. It's got image enhancement processor and all the entertainment your TV can handle. Your music, photos, and videos larger than life. What if you got a really tiny TV and you plug this into it? Is it really larger than life? So here it is. But before we get into this, we've also got the Mi. The Mi? The Mi. The Mi. The Mi. It is the Mi. What is the Mi Box? The Mi Box is a quad-core 64-bit 2 GHz processor, pentacore GPU, 2 GB DDR RAM, 8 GB MMC, 4K Ultra HD support, 60 frames per second with wireless and Bluetooth. That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug both of these guys in and check them out. So let's see. Super tiny, super slim. The Beelink box. Very slim, very tiny, very nifty. Looks like it has a micro SD and a USB on one side. And of course we have optical audio out, HDMI out, USB, and Ethernet with a power plug right there as well. So. And there's that side right there. Yeah, there it is. So it comes with a Superfly remote. It comes with a USB cable. And of course, it comes with the power cable. Wait, did I say USB? I meant HDMI. This is HDMI, not USB. HDMI. So here we have the Beelink system ready to rock with a remote controller and of course the system itself. It's got the Wi-Fi accessibility, but of course you can hardline it and it does have optical audio out, which is nice. So this is going to be a super sweet little addition to the television over there. Let's see if it works. But before we do that, let's get the other box ready as well. It's a Mi Box. Ooh, but it looks a bit fancier. So there you go. There's the Mi Box right there. So in the box, it came with what looks like a European charger. This actually works in Russia quite well. Unfortunately, this does not work here in America, but don't worry. All you have to do is just grab your little adapter, you know, and pick America. So all we have to do is do this. Yep, pick that one up there, and then we can take this guy. Nice. So now I can make the plug work. So then there's the Mi Box, and of course it looks a little bit cooler. It's a little bit more sleek and slim. Unfortunately, it does not have optical out. It only has your basic audio out right there. And of course it has a USB input as well. So there you have that. The actual size of the boxes is very similar when you can see them side by side. It's just that one is a little bit thinner than the other. Of course one has a little bit more inside of it than the other one does, so that kind of makes a little bit of sense. But there you go. Both of them are going to be just like that. I'm going to go ahead and plug these in and see how each one works. Woo, it works. It works. You can see it working. Okay, I need to get batteries real quick. Ha! I decided not to do it with my phone because I don't want to put all my data on this thing. So I'm just going to do it the normal way. We can just put our password in for the Wi-Fi right now. Okay, so here we are looking at the Mi Box, and right now as I'm jumping around, I'm noticing that it's pretty easy to use. Everything is moving very quickly. I'm used to using the Amazon Fire Stick in the other room, and when I use that, it generally is a little bit slow going from menu to menu. So this one definitely I've noticed is a lot faster. Well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can see. The first thing here, it says Top Movies. So when I click that, it takes us to Google Play and says, hey, you know, you can buy this movie for 15 bucks, rent it, add it to your wish list, play the trailer. So it looks like, you know, they have a lot of choices on here, but just like most Android boxes, you do have to, of course, pay for the movies that you want to, you know, watch. They do have people that, of course, have third-party apps and different things that allow you to see things, of course, differently, but it just kind of depends. We got an update for Voodoo service here. Kind of depends on the way you want to go about things. So Google Play terms of service, I guess I'll accept. See how long it takes to install something. Do. you. So if I hold down the microphone button and I say something like RealityCheckVR, that's what it finds. I scroll down. It's like, hey, RealityCheckVR, yay, cool. Immersive Gamer83. Yeah, nice. Okay, well, what I really like about this Mi Box is that it's super responsive. Every time I click something or move, it seems to just very, very quickly jump around the screen without any difficulties at all. When I play an application, I saw a few moments of judder kind of when it starts, but after it starts, it seems to be pretty smooth once it's going. Also, the quality is very good, so I don't have any problems with the quality at all. I played a high-def YouTube video, and it looked very high-def. It looked very good. It is an Android box. It comes with Google Apps. It has pretty much any Google-type, Android app that you want on here, or the capability to do so. It's built in there. Of course, it also does have the remote, and with the remote, it's got the microphone built into it, and it's very, very easy to use. It's got the obvious up down there for the volume as well. So it's an overall pretty good system. I think this is going to be a good box for people to buy out there. I think it's definitely going to be more responsive and a little bit easier to use than than one of the USB sticks are, by themselves. So definitely worth something to try. And for the next test, I'm going to put the Beelink in there and see kind of the differences, see if it's more responsive, see if the quality's different, and just kind of get an overall feel for what it's like. So let's try that one out now. Alright, so I was able to make the box actually work eventually. It did not work on my other television. That one does not have any kind of a tuner inside of it, and apparently did not like the connection. I also tried to connect this Beelink box on the back of the TV to the side ports, and it did not like that either. I connected it directly to the bottom port, which is the HDMI number 1, and it worked. So this box is a little bit more difficult to hook up than the Mi Box is, but it still does work at the very least. It's got kind of a different setup, looks a little bit more sleek, more streamlined maybe. Of course, I haven't given it any directions or done anything with it yet. I just wanted to, of course, look around. It looks like you can add, oh wow, cool, you've got different kinds of things like an app installer, browser, file browser. Okay, so I can add basically my computer to this. That'll be pretty cool. And then I can try things out. So if I go to browser right now and click on that, use a mouse pointer if you want to move a mouse pointer around. So you've got that ability as well. On the controller here, I can just click this button right there, and that turns that on or off. It's going to be really handy. Of course, it's also got, oh, this one does not have a microphone button, so I cannot just click a microphone button and talk to it. That's kind of annoying, actually. All right, so we got the ability to go online. Great. Settings, very similar looking. KODI Media Center. It's just a bit different. You've got pictures, videos, add-ons, things that you can put on. Let's go click on add-ons real quick. You have to download them and then find them. Or can you search? Click on programs, Android apps or program apps. Of course, we have different programs that are already installed. So it does work, and of course to add more of these things, basically you can just go online and then you can just hook this up to your USB stick and then you can download programs onto it. So it's very simple to use, very responsive, very quick, and of course it looks great. So alright, we'll try to make this quick. I just got done reviewing both boxes. They both do work very well. If you want to get a box that actually just kind of works right off the bat with all of your apps ready to go, like Netflix, and I personally think the best box to go with is the Mi Box. Of course, if you want to get a box that is just perfectly ready to go with KODI and ready to download and install KODI type apps, then the best box to get would be the Beelink box. So you just kind of got to choose what you want, whether you just want to use your normal Google apps right away or if you want to use the KODI apps right away. Of course, both boxes are possible of doing both things, so don't forget that. Just of course take a look at what you kind of like for the price better. I really do think they're both great boxes, and what's really nice is they work, or at least the Mi Box works on this television. This television has no tuner in it. If you buy an Amazon box, for example, it will not work on a TV like this, but of course the Mi Android box does work on TVs without tuners inside of them. So keep that in mind. That is a very important piece right there, especially for a lot of the older monitors out there. A lot of people could be using them rather than throwing them away, especially if they bought these Mi Boxes. Like I said, I do think that the other box is a great thing. It just has to be used on the other TV for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. I'll see you in the next one later. Bye. Super brightness. Super brightness of the lightning in the rain.